Hi guys. Look at this picture carefully of Candice. Keep watching Candice, okay? Watch this part here. There's a bump. Can you see where the shadow's going? There's a bump. There's a dint there. Can you see the dint? Can you see that? Can you see here? It's starting to spread out where normally there's folds. Hi guys. I got into a little bit of trouble, but when I explained it to him, well, it was because Summer's parents didn't do nothing for a 2-month anniversary on the 15th. I wanted to do it for our group, for the Mystery Angels. I wanted to do something to represent, because I know that it really hurt her having her head shaved constantly. Look at the size of Candice and Don's hair. Now, if they didn't keep shaving the baby's head, it would be long now. It would have been long when she disappeared. So I just wanted to show Summer that us at Mystery Angels will always remember her, won't let this case go cold. And for many other animals and children and survivors, this group will always stand by them no matter what. So when I showed them, they said, yeah, it's okay. I got into a little bit of trouble though. I'm not allowed to play on my PlayStation for 2 days. But that's okay, isn't it? Right. So I've been watching everyone's spirit boxes and things. I think Candice is pregnant, guys. I think that's why she's not wanting to be filmed. She's not talking. She's trying to stay away from stress. She's not drinking. She's not smoking weed at the minute, apparently. According to Don and the voice behind the wall, she's going to counselling to stop drinking, and she's slowed down to nearly stop the weed, and she's trying to quit smoking. You know, the e-cigarettes and stuff. I think she might be pregnant. Not only that, but Summer keeps saying she's no longer the baby. And when my wife was pregnant, that's what Alicia said, the 2-year-old. She went, I'm no longer the baby. So I would say I was 90% positive Candice might be pregnant. By just watching her, she's putting on huge amounts of weight in a week. So what I want you guys to do is to look at all the prayer meetings that she's been with, and especially the ones with Chris, when she's talking to Chris with that t-shirt on. And I want you to see her stomach and keep an eye on her stomach and see she's actually putting on quite a lot of weight. Right? Now, I get it. Some people say, oh, if they stop smoking weed and they stop drinking. Look, she's had 4 kids. She's been threatened by CPS. She's lost a daughter. And that still didn't stop her. So what's the one thing that would stop a woman drinking, smoking weed, getting high, taking tablets? Pregnancy. Right? How can I prove it? I can't yet. Time will tell. But this is why I think she's staying out the public eye. I think this is why she's asking people no longer to film at the prayers. She's getting really angry, especially Dom. He's getting really angry that people are taking photographs of them at the prayer meeting and stuff, and saying that they're not going to come down no more if people are going to keep privately filming them. Why is he trying to keep Candice away from the limelight? Why is he trying to stop people filming Candice? Candice has put a lot of weight on in the last few weeks. Go back and have a look at all her... yeah, I get it. She could stop drinking, stop smoking, drugs, you know, and she could be putting on weight there. But why would you automatically just all of a sudden do that? You're in the middle of a stressful situation. Your daughter's missing. Your children are just being taken off you. You've just been told by the world that you're not only bad parents, but you're disgusting. You're living with a disgusting human being. You're lying next to one. Plus, you could have just found out that he's hit your baby girl, you know. Could you stop drinking and smoking when you depended on it for so long, when your children's needs wasn't enough for you to stop? Why now? What would make you stop smoking and drinking and getting high and taking medications? Don would. If he found out that she was pregnant, Don would. And Don would look at this as a gift from God. Okay, I've taken your daughter away, so I'm giving you another one. That's what he's going to twist it as. That's why he's keeping Candice away. That's why she's doing no more interviews, and she's not even being interviewed by Voice Behind the Wall. Why does Don keep trying to keep her away? The last prayer visual they had, he made Candice sit in the car with him and said, we are not coming out until everyone's phones has been switched off. And no one is going to record it. And yet he's still going on. He's fine to go on and chat. He's fine to do every night lives on Voice Behind the Wall. But every time someone mentions Candice, she doesn't trust anybody. She's in a bad way at the minute. She's always been in a bad way. That's good. Showing us that she's got emotions is good, isn't it? It's the whole point, isn't it? To show us that she does care. Considering you did nothing on her 2-month anniversary of her missing, to show that you still love her and that you're still looking for her and that you still need her. When Don was asked, you're not looking for your kids, he said on the interview yesterday, well, the FBI's done this, and he's telling you all the people that did look for helicopters and everything like that. But they're not asking you, Don, what everyone else is doing. We can see what everyone else is doing. We can't see what you're doing. And everyone's saying, yeah, but they've searched the property. Yeah, but Don and Candice is on the property. So they could bring the body back. They know where the searches have been. Right? They could have got one of Summer's clothing with blood on it or something like that. The last thing she wore, and rubbed it all along that path to disguise the dogs and move the dogs on. There's ways to trick and sniff with bloodhounds. There's not cadaver dogs, but there is bloodhounds. See, cadaver dogs are specially trained. Hiya. So, it was my 9 o'clock call. Hi guys, how you doing, everyone? So, Summer's also been saying, I'm not the baby no more. And I thought she'd been saying that for a couple of weeks now on, like, the spirit boxes and that. I thought, obviously, like, they've got puppies or a kitten or... And then I was thinking it couldn't be. Nah. So I was ignoring it, just thinking it was something else. She's got it wrong. She's 5 years old. What does she know, right? Look at all the visuals. Look at when she did that. If you look, I'll show you. When she did that interview with Chris, can you see? If I put it at an angle, you can see the shape. Look, the shape of the stomach. Look. And if you look on the one with Chris, right, where she's down at the swim hole, where Summer is, look at with the white, look how she stands in that. Look how her, although she's got like the flabs around the sides and stuff, she hasn't got a stomach. The stomach is flat next to her chest, right? But then start looking, she's starting to put weight on around her face, her neck, her body, her breasts becoming more perked up and more up, like a woman who's pregnant. I think Candice could be pregnant, guys. Oh God, I hope not. Oh, can you imagine? See, because me and you would understand, right? Me and you would understand that she would have it taken off her. But what if Don thinks it's a gift from God? You know what I'm saying? So go back and look at all the prayer visuals. All of a sudden, Don is asking Candice to stay out of all the limelight and that, right? Asking people not to take any more video of the prayers. And that's why there was hardly any last time. But you see her slowly. The last one before this one, have a look when she's sitting on the bench. Have a look how big she is. Guys, I do believe she could be pregnant. I really do. I'm 90% positive that she could be pregnant. She's not even talking to voice behind the wall. But if you think about it, that's the best platform to talk. Because Don feels safe enough to say whatever he wants to say. And I'm sure Candice normally felt safe, didn't she? 1 minute. Right? So she could go on there, but people would start to notice, right? They would start to notice Candice speaking a bit more better. They will notice that she looks fresher. She's got this glow about her. They will notice she's pregnant. What do you guys think? What about you ladies out there who have had babies or getting pregnant or understand, or you men who see their ladies pregnant? Did you know that they were pregnant before they knew? There's just something about her. She's more at peace. She's not as tense. 1 minute, guys. Oh, poor Vic. She calls me and the thing crashes. They always call me at 9 and everything crashes. Hi, Vic. Right. So, she's going to watch this video, she said. So, thumbs up to them. They're like the 10th emergency service in the UK. Honestly, they save a lot of people's lives. Anyway, moving back on. So, I've been watching a lot of people do Summer's spirit box, and Summer's always come up with the same words, but this time she was saying, I'm no longer the baby. Candice is putting loads of weight on. If you look, Don is no longer wanting her to be seen or photographed or video. Don says things like, oh, she's just under a lot of stress at the minute. She's doesn't trust anybody. She's staying at home. She's working on not drinking. She stopped smoking the drugs. So that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I would put money on that she's pregnant. Now, what we've got to decide is, did Don make her? Did she get stoned one night, fell asleep, and Don just climbed on board, did what he did to get her pregnant? Or have they decided to have a baby together? Because don't forget, Candice is only 39. Don's a lot older than she is. But if you look, she has the signs. The way her t-shirts are starting to get tight round the stomach, whereas before they were loose. If you look at the interview with Chris, and she would be about 2 months pregnant, she would look like that at 2 months, right? So, could she be pregnant? Is there a high chance of that? Could it be possible? Oh, can you imagine another child in this mess? Oh. As for the dogs, apparently, in the UK, if we called the RSPCA in the UK and said there's these dogs and they're not being fed and they're not being looked after, they would go down. But because Candice and Don says it's not their dogs, it's not their animals, then we can call, well, someone in America can call the animal catchers or something, and they can catch them because Don and Candice are refusing to say that that's their dogs. So they don't have rights. They can't say, no, you can't take them away. The ASPCA or something in America doesn't have to get permission to remove the dogs. If they've said it on TV and everything, which they have, on YouTube and that, when they've been filmed, that it's not their dogs, they're just wild, they just feed them. But then Candice says that the kitten, Smoking Boots, is the boy's kitten. But they're only babies. So, but if Don and Candice have refused to believe that they're their dogs and they're just strays, there's no stopping them. They can get onto the property to remove the dogs under the Dangerous Dog Act, because if they were strays, they would attack. Did you also notice that when Chris was down doing his interviews, the dogs were round Summer's swing, protecting Summer's swing as Chris went towards the swing? The dogs were right going, ooh, and he was going, I know, don't worry, I know. Just an observation. But I've just been looking at Candice, and I don't know, guys, check it out and tell me what you think. She's put on so much weight. She's very somber, and now Don won't let her even at prayers to be filmed. So does that mean she's showing now? Does that mean she's a lot showing and he wants to keep it a secret? Oh my God. We might have to phone the CPS, because if they're pregnant, oh God, can you imagine it? They're not going to want anybody to know. So they might have the baby. They might not even go for is it prenatal stuff? She might need medication. The baby's going to be needing to be checked. And she's not going to go, is she, and talk to a doctor or anything if in case the kids get taken off her. And then have the baby at home so no one knows. That could be dangerous for her and the baby. If the police are watching this, please go down and check on her and make her do a pregnancy test and let us know if she's pregnant or not. Because if she's pregnant, they're going to think it's a gift from God, and he's going to convince Candice of that. And there's a rumour going around also, the reason why Don is not doing any more interviews or anything like that, or showing voice behind the wall of their house or anything, is because they know already that either Candy's pregnant or that her mum's back. Because she said her mum should be back by now. Oh, but I hope she's not. But if she is pregnant, they need to get out there fast and put her in custody and keep an eye on her so she doesn't hurt the baby until the baby's born. Do you know what I mean? But if they think it's a gift from God, they might protect the baby, but they're not going to show a doctor or anything because they have a duty of care to report. And now they've had the kids taken off them. As soon as they report, Candice reports she's pregnant and she goes down to the hospital and that, they will keep an eye on her until she has the baby and then remove the baby straight from custody. Just keep it to yourselves, guys, right? Just look yourselves. Take a look. Take a look at when she does the interviews. Take a look at the fact that Don's behaving. He's protecting her. He's making sure nobody's taking visuals of Candice or anyone in the prayers. The last video looks like she is pregnant. It definitely looks like she's pregnant. And it looks like it could be a boy because she's carrying low. But some women say if they carry low, it's a boy. My wife's been right every time. So some women carry high for girls, low for boys, vice versa, vice versa. The women know, don't they, when they're pregnant? They seem to know. So, yeah. So this is just a quick video and an update. I'm doing good with the smoking. The nicotine vapes, oh, they're horrible. They can make you dizzy and everything. Weird. So I'm going to talk to my doctor tomorrow and find out if there's anything else I can do. Because I'm feeling exhausted. I'm feeling sick with it. Do you know what I mean? So I just want to go on vaping. I prefer to vape because I don't like smoking anyway. I was forced to smoke since I was 7 years old. So I think I got addicted at 8. So, you know what I mean? Well, guys, what do you think? Am I okay doing the videos? Is it short enough for you guys? I'm trying to do it short and I'm trying to not do as many as people want me to do. I want to do more, but people are saying, no, just stick to 2. Which is boring. So check it out. Check all the prayer. Check every bit of footage of Candice. Just keep an eye on her stomach and her body and see the difference now. To the last video, she is huge. And like I said, 1, Dawn says that she stopped smoking the drugs and that she's getting help with her drinking. 2, Dawn says that she doesn't want to come on and talk because she doesn't trust anyone. But not being funny, but if Dawn told Candice to come on, if she had nothing to hide, she would have come on. Right? 3, now they're stopping people taking video footage of the prayer. That's why no one turned up. The last one, there was only 3 people there. Because they're like, oh, well, if we can't video it, then we're not going to turn up. Did they know Candice is pregnant? Are they keeping it hush-hush? The thing is, would Candice tell anyone she's pregnant, except for him? Would Chris tell anyone? Even if they said, oh, there's a rumour going around Candice is pregnant, can you put that rumour to bed? You think we believe Chris? You think we're going to believe an SA? Really? Honestly? They're one of the biggest, smartest lies in the world. You really believe that? They manipulate with their lies. That's the point of them. They live. It seeps through their poses. Anything Don says and comes out of his mouth is for his own personal gain. And you know what got me, guys? You know, voice behind the wall didn't even know, didn't say anything, and Don didn't say anything about being on the 15th, about being Summer's 2-month anniversary of her being missing, until someone in her chat said it. I wonder who that could have been. Someone in her chat said, by the way, you know, right, that it's been 15 days, it's been 2 months today when she went from the 15th. And then they acknowledged it. Oh, everyone put hearts in. But I thought they were all for Summer. Why didn't she shave her head? How can she say she's all for Summer? You know what she's doing? Well, apparently, she left her kids to marry Mr. Shear, which is fair enough. Dads do it. Why can't mums? No judgment there, although I don't see how mums can do it because they give birth, but whatever, each to their own. But then to sit there, and that's why she can't criticise Don, because everyone will go, well, you've got room to talk, look at the state of you. And now I've heard that in America she's banned from animals because of cruelty. I'm looking into that. I'm talking to someone out of ASA, AAPD, yeah. Your American versions of the RSPCA, yeah. I'm talking to them at the minute because I want them to pick up the animals. I don't think people are giving them money for the animals and stuff, but they're not going to use it on the animals. So I think the animals should be taken away and be rehomed, because they look like loving, caring dogs, not wild dogs. Do you know what I mean? So that's my next campaign, is to get all the animals removed from their care. Because if they can't look after children, then to me, that says you can't look after animals, because they're just the same as children, aren't they? They answer your back, they tell you what they want, and they give you that look. If you say no to them, that you know, please, with the eyes and everything. I see no difference, to be fair. Except Guardian sometimes tells me off for things I haven't done, or he snitches on me a lot. I suppose kids do that as well, don't they, once they talk? Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you think she could be pregnant? Like I said, look at her t-shirts, they're becoming tighter. The stomach area, the t-shirts are fitting weirder. She's putting on a lot of weight, but in areas where a woman who's pregnant would put weight on. Just look at all the visuals. And now Don doesn't want her to be seen. And what's the one thing you would hide your wife for? Because CPS and everyone, right? CPS is coming, everyone's coming. And if you tell CPS you're pregnant, or your doctor would have to tell CPS that she's pregnant, CPS is going to have to come and make sure she doesn't harm that baby. And if they feel she will harm that baby, they put her in custody until she's had the baby. That's what they do. They have to protect the baby. The baby has rights. It's alive. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's why they're acting the way they're acting? Do you think that's why Candice is putting weight on? Your homework for today, guys, if my mystery angels are interested, is to look at all the pictures of Candice from the moment she did the interviews with Chris all the way up, and let me know. Do you think that's why Don won't let her be filmed at the moment? Is that why she's stopping smoking and taking drugs and that, because she's pregnant? What do you guys think? Where there's a possibility, there's the mystery angels, right? We've fixed one mystery already with the, is it a car, is it a box? We've now fixed that. So now this is the next mystery. Is the reason why Don's behaving the way he is taking all the limelight off Candy. Shut up, Candice. And also not letting people film her when she's doing her prayer visuals and stuff. Is that because she's pregnant? And she's starting to show. It would be about 2 months. Could you see in 2 months? Do some women show in 2 months? Take care of yourselves, guys. To all my mystery angels, thank you so much for your support, your love, and supporting each other. Hope we carry on. Try not to let it get you down. Try and love your family the best way you can, and tell them every day you love them, because you don't know when they walk out that door, you might not be able to say it again. Okay, guys? I've got to love yous and leave yous. Be good. Be safe. And if you can't be good and safe, behave yourselves. Catching a wild crocodile.